So the third thing that the third lesson I'm sharing in this series is people pleasing would only damage your self-esteem, make you a confused human being, and drop your self-worth to the barest minimum. So what do I mean? So you remember that I've shared that I shrunk myself to fit into people's definition of who I was, and secondly that I was delaying my tasks and not working on my projects and not launching things that I really wanted to do. I was not taking life as an experiment or knowing, trying out my strengths in those early years. And that's what those early years are for. Your early 20s is not for you to be perfect or you to know exactly what you're doing. That should be the time where you should be trying out your strengths to know which one to focus on. But because I wanted to make everybody happy, I wanted to please people, I lost that trial time, and I was so caught up in being perfect that I did not even put anything out. So I have the capacity, I had the capacity, and I still have the capacity to write like 10 books in a year if I want to, like without the help of AI, without anyone helping me. I have that capacity alongside work, motherhood, and everything. Now that I'm a mother, then imagine what I would have done. Like it just comes naturally to me. Like authoring or writing is something that God has given to me as a gift. Now, imagine if I had gone all out all those years before I got married, before I got extra responsibilities to publish everything that I had the manuscripts for without like looking for validation, without trying to, fit in, without trying not to be too loud and trying to make Mr. A, Mrs. B happy and just be the favorite person in the room. Maybe I would have found deeper purpose. Maybe I would have gotten much better. Or do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, people pleasing damaged my self-esteem, damaged my self-worth. I began to want to do things not because I wanted to do them or because I loved them, but because it made other people happy. And that's the hardest life to live. I'm being honest with you. Living a life where you're not like doing things because that's your purpose or that's your God's given assignment or that's your job or something that adds value to yourself. You're just doing it to please others. Very frustrating. If you're in your early 20s, don't do it. Don't people please. When I'm saying people please, and I'm not even talking about strangers, including your family, including your parents. See, you have to understand yourself to a point where you can decipher the difference between disobeying your parents and always constantly trying to please your parents out against your own self. Now, if your parents gives you an advice and this thing your parents are getting to you are useful and they are true, go ahead and take that advice. But there are places where we know better than my parents. For example, my mom cannot be advising me on things that have to do with AI or tech. I am a pro in those things more than her. So it should just be me being a people pleaser, trying to take an advice from her, like in terms of the efficiency. Like imagine me wanting my mom to teach me how to use tech or AI just because I want her to say, oh, good daughter or whatever. That's being crazy, right? That's what it is. But we do it sometimes. We go to people we truly know that we have more knowledge than them in certain things just because you're trying to look good in their size, and then they drop you to their own level, and then you stay there and you begin to live in the reality in a reality that is lesser than who you really are. Do not people please. I regretted it. I hope I heal very fast from it, turn away sharply for it. And another thing with people pleasing is it's very easy to do, but it's very hard to come out from. Even when you consciously begin to make effort, I've been consciously making effort to stop it recently, but sometimes I still like it's an automated process that you need God's grace and the help of the Holy Spirit to come out from. And this is me confessing to the Holy Spirit that I need help, and I know He's going to help me to totally stop people pleasing and focus on the core purpose of my life that God has given me.